If you started investing just $10 a day at age 25, that's roughly $300 a month, you could accumulate over $1.5 million by age 65, assuming a modest 8% annual return. Yet, an astounding 61% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, never giving themselves the chance to build this kind of wealth. This habit of spending first and saving what's left, often nothing, costs them an average of $750,000 in lost retirement potential over their working lives. It's a silent wealth destroyer that keeps most people trapped in a cycle of financial stress. Today, we're talking about the game-changing principle of pay yourself first. It's incredibly simple. Before you pay any bills, before you buy groceries, before you go out for entertainment, you allocate a portion of your income directly to your savings and investments. Think of it as putting your future self on the payroll. Instead of being an afterthought, your financial security becomes your top financial priority, transforming your entire money mindset from reactive spending to proactive wealth building. This isn't just a budgeting hack, it's a foundational shift. The biggest superpower behind Pay Yourself First is automation. Imagine setting up an automatic transfer of, say, $200 from your checking account to your investment account every payday. You set it and forget it. This bypasses human willpower, which is notoriously unreliable when it comes to saving. Studies show that people who automate their savings save 2.5 times more on average than those who rely on manual transfers. For John, a 30-year-old software engineer, automating $400 a month ensured he never missed a payment, helping him build a $50,000 investment portfolio in just 7 years. Before you even think about investing, your first Pay Yourself First priority must be an emergency fund. This is a dedicated savings account holding 3-6 months' worth of living expenses. It acts as your financial airbag, protecting you from unexpected job loss, medical emergencies, or car repairs without resorting to high-interest debt. Sarah, a marketing specialist, learned this the hard way after her car broke down. Lacking an emergency fund, she put a $2,000 repair on her credit card, paying over $400 in interest before it was paid off. An emergency fund avoids these costly traps. How much should you pay yourself first? A great starting point is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% dedicated to savings and debt repayment. If your take-home pay is $4,000 a month, that means $800 should be automatically routed to your future self. This 20% benchmark is not rigid, it's a goal. If you can only start with 5% or 10%, that's perfectly fine. The key is consistency, and increasing that percentage over time as your income grows or expenses decrease. One of the most powerful places to pay yourself first is your employer-sponsored retirement account, like a 401(k) or 403(b). These accounts offer incredible tax advantages. Your contributions grow tax-deferred until retirement, meaning you don't pay taxes on the growth year after year. For example, if you contribute $500 a month into a 401(k) for 30 years, assuming a 7% average return, you'd have over $600,000 by retirement. This growth is significantly amplified compared to a taxable brokerage account, making it a cornerstone of long-term wealth building. This next tip is literally free money, your employer match. Many companies will match a portion of your 401(k) contributions, often 50 cents on the dollar up to a certain percentage of your salary, or even 100%. If your company matches 3% of your $60,000 salary, that's an extra $1,800 a year added to your retirement, free of charge, just for participating. Missing out on the employer match is like turning down a guaranteed 50% or 100% return on your investment, a mistake that could cost you tens, if not hundreds, of thousands over a career. Always contribute at least enough to get the full match. Beyond your 401(k), consider individual retirement accounts, IRAs like a Roth IRA or traditional IRA. A Roth IRA is fantastic for younger individuals or those expecting to be in a higher tax bracket later, as contributions are made with after-tax money, but qualified withdrawals in retirement are entirely tax-free. On the other hand, a traditional IRA offers tax-deductible contributions in the present, though withdrawals in retirement are taxed. For Maria, a 28-year-old earning $50,000, maxing out her Roth IRA at $6,500 annually means her future $1 million retirement nest egg will be completely tax-free. The engine powering pay yourself first is compound interest, often called the eighth wonder of the world by Albert Einstein. It's the magic of earning returns not just on your initial investment, but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It gathers more snow, getting bigger and faster. Your money does the same. This exponential growth means that the earlier you start, even with small amounts, the more time your money has to compound and grow substantially. Time truly is your greatest asset in investing. Let's put compound interest into perspective with a simple example. If you consistently invest just $100 per month starting at age 25, earning an average 8% annual return, by age 65, you would have contributed $48,000 of your own money. But thanks to compounding, your account balance would stand at an astounding $349,150. That's nearly 7.3 times your original investment. Delaying that start by just 10 years to age 35 and contributing the same $100 month only yields $142,500 by age 65. The power of starting early is undeniable and clearly illustrates the cost of waiting. While investing is key, high-interest debt, like credit card debt with rates often exceeding 20%, acts as a significant drain, preventing you from effectively paying yourself first. Every dollar paid in credit card interest is a dollar that can't be saved or invested. Consider Emily, who carried a $5,000 credit card balance at 22% APR. Minimum payments barely chipped away at the principal, costing her hundreds in interest each year. Eliminating this debt should be a priority after your emergency fund, effectively earning you a guaranteed return equal to the interest rate you avoid paying. When tackling debt, two popular strategies are the debt snowball and debt avalanche. The debt snowball, popularized by Dave Ramsey, focuses on paying off the smallest balances first to build psychological momentum, even if they don't have the highest interest. The debt avalanche, on the other hand, prioritizes debts with the highest interest rates first, which saves you the most money mathematically. For someone like Michael with multiple debts, the avalanche method could save him thousands in interest over time, allowing him to free up more money to pay himself first much sooner. Choose the method that best motivates you. Once your retirement accounts are funded and high-interest debt is gone, you can expand your pay-yourself-first strategy to include non-retirement goals through a taxable brokerage account. This is ideal for saving for a down payment on a house, a child's education, or even early retirement. While not tax-advantaged like a 401(k) or IRA, it offers flexibility and liquidity. For someone like David, who wants to buy a house in 5 years, consistently investing $500 a month into a brokerage account provides the growth potential needed to reach his $50,000 down payment goal, without locking up his funds until age 59.5. Don't let complex investing jargon deter you. For most people, a simple strategy works best: investing in low-cost index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These funds hold a basket of hundreds, sometimes thousands of stocks or bonds, giving you instant diversification and broad market exposure without having to pick individual stocks. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO, for example, tracks the performance of the 500 largest U.S. companies. Historically, the S&P 500 has averaged returns of around 10% annually over the long term, offering a robust, hands-off approach to wealth creation. Perhaps you're thinking, I don't have hundreds of dollars to save. That's perfectly fine. The most crucial step is to simply start asterisk. Even an extra $50 a month or just $10 a week can make a significant impact over time thanks to compound interest. If a 20-year-old invests $50 a month until age 65 at 8% annual return, they'd accumulate over $224,000. That's $224,000 from just $600 contributed per year. The habit of consistently paying yourself first, even a tiny amount, is far more important than the initial sum. Remember, small ripples create big waves. Once you've started, commit to gradually increasing your contributions. A simple rule of thumb is the 1% rule. Increase your savings rate by just 1% of your income each year. If you're saving 5% now, try for 6% next year, then 7%. For someone earning $60,000, that's an extra $50 a month, barely noticeable in your paycheck, but powerfully impactful in your savings. Many employers allow you to set up automatic increases to your 401(k) contributions annually, making this process even easier. This consistent upward adjustment accelerates your wealth accumulation significantly without feeling like a drastic cut. The pay yourself first philosophy isn't just about the numbers, it's a profound psychological shift. It moves you from a scarcity mindset, where you feel like you never have enough to save, to an abundance mindset, where you prioritize your future financial well-being. By treating your savings and investments as non-negotiable expenses, you train your brain to adapt your spending to what's left, rather than trying to save what's left. This mental reframe alleviates financial stress and empowers you, knowing you're actively building a more secure future for yourself and your loved ones. To stay motivated, regularly track your progress. Seeing your net worth grow, even slowly at first, provides powerful positive reinforcement. Many online tools and apps like Personal Capital or Mint can help you visualize your investments, track your spending, and monitor your financial goals. Celebrating milestones like reaching your first $1,000 in savings or fully funding your emergency account can keep you engaged and committed. For example, tracking her investments allowed Sophia to see her initial $5,000 grow to $15,000 in 5 years, spurring her to increase her monthly contributions. The ultimate reward for consistently paying yourself first is true financial freedom. This isn't necessarily about being a millionaire, but about having choices. It means having the security to leave a job you dislike, take time off for family, pursue a passion, or retire comfortably without relying solely on social security. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that even if the unexpected happens, you have a financial safety net. This freedom translates into less stress, more opportunities, and the ability to live life on your own terms rather than being dictated by your bills. So what's your next step? Don't wait for the perfect time or a big raise. Start paying yourself first today, even if it's just $25 a week. Set up that automatic transfer. Check if you're getting your full employer match. Review your budget to find areas where you can trim spending and redirect those funds to your future. Your future self will thank you for taking these proactive steps now. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to financial freedom starts by prioritizing you.